Okay guys, this is your video for the Geometry SLO review worksheet number 4. Sorry about that. We are finding missing angles in triangles. And we are going to do exercise B together. And basically you take a look at your diagram, you see that you've got to find 10 different angles, and you actually only know 3 of them. You know the 145, the 75, and the 65 over here. And that's not a problem because all you do is start with what you know and see what you can see and figure out what you can figure out and go from there. So the very first thing that I see is I've got angle 1 right here, and it's 145 degrees right there. I know that those two are a linear pair. They make a line, and we have to remember that a line is 180 degrees. It's a straight angle. So for me to find angle 1, I'm going to do 180 minus the 145, right? And I'll get 35 degrees. Now, I'm not going to go and write that up on my blank just yet because I'm actually going to find everything on my picture first and then transfer all of my answers over. It's just easier, you know what you're working with, and you're set. Now, we want to find angle 2 next, right? That's what we're looking for. And if we look, we've actually got this 35, the 75, and angle 2. They are 3 angles in a triangle. Right? And all we have to do is remember that 180 degrees in a triangle. So then all we're going to do is we're going to take 180 minus our 35 minus our 75. Okay, so when we do that, we'll get 180 minus 35 minus 75, we get 70 degrees. If you haven't already figured it out, I haven't actually worked this stuff out to start with, so I'm just plugging things into the calculator like you would. Real quick, we can figure out angle 3 because angle 2 and angle 3 are vertical angles, and we have to remember that vertical angles are congruent, so that's 70 degrees as well. We can also then again use the fact that either 2 and 7 or 3 and 7, okay, make a linear pair. So this is 180 minus 70, so we'll get 110 degrees here. Okay, so already we found 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. And we've got 6 more to find. Now, here's where things start to get not tricky, but we got to start looking at what we've got. If you look, and I will highlight it in, let's go highlighter, shall we? I will highlight it in this awesome aqua. We've got this triangle right here. Okay, this triangle that has angle 3, 4, and 5 in it. That triangle, if we look, we see that that triangle has these 2 legs marked congruent. Okay, 2 legs are marked congruent. That means it's an isosceles triangle. Okay, and so when in our isosceles triangle, not only do we have congruent legs, but we have congruent base angles. So angle 3 and angle 4 have to be congruent to each other. So angle 4 has to be 70 degrees. Okay. We go from there. We've got 70 degrees, 70 degrees. That only leaves 40 degrees left for angle 5. Okay, when we do a triangle, all 3 angles in a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees. So there's 40 degrees for angle 5. Angle 8 and angle 5 are vertical angles again, so there's 40 degrees. And then we can find out angle 6 because angle 6 and angle 5 or angle 6 and angle 8 make a linear pair again. So we'll just do 180 minus 40 and we'll get 140 degrees. And look, we're almost done. Like seriously almost done. Awesome. So if we look at angle 9, right? Angle 9, angle 8, and the 65 degrees, angle 9, angle 8, and the 65 degrees, they all equal a triangle, or they're the 3 angles in a triangle, and of course if we add them up, we have to get 180 degrees. So if we do 180 minus the 65 and the 40, we have to get 75 degrees right here. Okay. And then the only thing that we have left, angle 10. And angle 10 and this 65 degree angle right here, again, they form a linear pair. Lots of linear pairs in this one. So when we get angle 10, we'll do 180 minus 65, and then that's 115 degrees. Okay, so you now have all of your angles. The only thing you have to do now is go back and put your answers up on your sheets just because it's nice. I mean, you have to fill your answer blanks in. So angle 1 was 35 degrees. Angle 2, where's it at? 70 degrees. Oops, make sure you remember your degree symbols. Okay, angle 3, also 70 degrees. Angle 4 is 70 degrees, lots of 70s. Angle 5 is 40 degrees. Angle 6 is 140 degrees. Where's angle 7? Oh, angle 7 is all the way over there. 110 degrees. Angle 8 is 40 degrees. Angle 9 is 75 degrees. And then angle 10 is 115 degrees. Okay, so that takes care of that.